Let there be light. And let there be two fantastic players for us today. We've got IncaUna of Romania. He is the British Forces. This is Twin Beaches. Pretty much the only decent... Well, I think it's the only decent auto match map. Road to Tunis is kind of okay, but I like Twin Beaches. Although, nobody seems to like this particular garrison. Can't say I blame them. In the north, we have a man after our own heart. He's not only gone and done it, he's playing the Deutsche Afrika Corps, and it's OrangePest of Sweden, everybody. Just everybody in chat, give a big shout out to Mr. OrangePest for playing the Deutsche Afrika Corps and not going for Verbal Wind, not going for all the other things he could have gone for. So I think that takes a lot of courage and a lot of insanity, and he's gone and done it. So congratulations, OrangePest. You've won the minds and hearts of all of us. Meanwhile, IncaUna is going to assemble the biggest boys 80 blob of all time.
Infantry section is ready for battle.
Here comes the second one. First bullets fired in anger. It's going to be over this plus 10 fuel in the north. And of course, I've just remembered something, haven't I? I did say every time I start the cast, I have to get rid of those bloody updates, don't I? So I'll do that now, whilst we're enjoying the ambience of the start of this game.
Cover his position. Swaggers, there you are.
There we go, there's that. Wow, I haven't missed much, have I? There has been a flank from the Bersaglieri of OrangePest. Clearly going for Bersaglieri spam in this game. That's going to be very interesting. These low manpower cost units can be upgraded later on with Italian machine guns, making them pretty bloody potent, to be honest. Everybody in chat, what is the name of the machine gun the Bersaglieri use? Because I'm going to want to remember that name whilst I'm casting this Code of Heroes 3 for the next 10 years. The Braider, that's it. Thanks, guys. Oh, Imperial Dane in chat, by the way. What a legend of Company Heroes casting. The Braider Modello 30. Oh, I'm going to try and remember that, Dane. Thank you so much, sir. And that's why I've got chat on my on the UI there. It was worth doing. It's also worth doing every time you get in. You go to gameplay and you go to event queues off. I need to remember this because I'm basically inheriting IncaUna's settings every time I load in. So it's basically showing me what he can see. Right then, the little Kratschützen has been capping some points here. OrangePest has basically butted heads with Inca so far. There's been no major casualties though. Some munitions there. Flags raised on the +5 munis, but I always think these +10 here is more important, but it's a little bit exposed to elevation control, and that's what we're going to see from this infantry section here. But they are up against a bike, which has no cover bonuses anyway. A little bit of lull in fighting as the units assemble themselves.
A munitions point is being overrun.
There we go. First retreat from OrangePest there. He was even... he's going for the cut-off. Here he is. And he's got a flamethrower. I don't know why I said flamethrower. There's a Flammenwerfer 35. Sleep-deprived AE will come out with some glitches now and again, just like CoH3 does. Kratschützen's going for the cut-off on the +16 munitions. That'll decap very quickly. Look at that. Wow. Bersaglieri were the point guards for the flamethrower, just trying to decap and then push these squads into position.
They've cut us off. Territory is out of supply.
Very good, very good. OrangePest with some supreme aggression here. IncaUna's really pushed back, but he now does have even more infantry sections. Got training complete, he alleges. That's the training centre.
Victory point under enemy control.
Time to get some upgrades. Wonder what upgrade he's thinking about. Maybe infantry training, perhaps. What do you think he's thinking, guys? Anybody in chat with a prediction for what IncaUna's doing with this?
Must be fucking desperate, huh?
Advancing on the high ground. Finds the heavy cover. We've got Berserkliaries flanking. Importantly, they've pushed away the Panzer Pioneers.
Build those sandbags! Quick, sharp!
Interestingly, the Royal Engineer has gone for his number 2 flamethrower. I don't know what happened to the number 1 flamethrower.
We have reserves of
Yeah, I know
infantry
that's the meta,
available to bolster our
Kimbo,
ranks,
but
Commander.
what you're watching is, this is the secretly prepared OrangePest strat. He has been scrimming against you, so I do take your word for it. You are one of the best Company Heroes players of all time. But we'll see if OrangePest has got more tricks up his sleeve.
We're losing a munitions point. We're losing a victory point.
Platoon command post has been upgraded. Back in base for OrangePest, we do have the light support company joining the mechanized, so we could have 8 rads building. I'm presuming this is an 8 rad. The anim. Oh no, that's just
Victory
the.
point lost.
That's just
The enemy has
the
control.
building. Come on, guys, what are you going to do next? Okay, put some poles up,
Territory
bit of canvas,
lost.
good stuff. Let's go check out what's happening on the battlefield. Looks like the fuel's going into Inca's
Damnation.
favour, but
Sectors in
he's got to
enemy
keep his own
hands.
fuel on the south here. First boys anti-tank rifle on this squad. I think they get 2 of the buggers. Yep, there they are, with massive rifles. Google image search what a boys anti-tank rifle looks like in action. They're huge. Very unrealistic in Company Heroes how you swagger around the battlefield with them. Oh, that's a lot of DPS, but they're going to focus fire this Panzer Pioneer. Meanwhile, I think we've just had... I think it was a grenade or something. Look at the low health on all of these squads there. There was some munitions usage. I know that for certain because I heard an explosion or a trigger noise in the north.
A victory
And then all
point
the
is
squads were
being
running
overrun.
away. So, you know, a bit of aircraft disaster investigation there. We really need healing in base, but he wants to get that Humber out first, and I can't blame him. But look at the low health on some of these
Victory
squads.
point belongs to
They're
the
held
enemy.
together with Pritt Stick and
Humber
Sellotape,
armored car ready for reconnaissance.
and this Humber has a lot of work to do. Maybe he'll go Kradschützen. There's the grenade. This time, still got stunned into flames. Not a nice combat. Not a nice combo to be on the receiving end of. Looking for trouble and looking for a squad wipe. The Humber's going in. He's got no real big shots yet, though. Let's see from this angle. He's not going to advance, and that's good Humber play. The trick with the Humber, if you didn't know already, is you've got to try and keep it alive, basically. Do not do base rushes with the Humber. The Humber should be utilised like the M8 from Company Heroes 1. You should keep it, or the T70 of modern-day CoH3. You keep it behind shot blockers and sight blockers, and you basically just hunt the flanks. Don't go for the jugular. Be conservative with your Humbers. That's how I'm going to judge the Humber usage of IncaUna in this game.
Build those sandbags! Quick, sharp!
Has to be said, he's got a certain amount of pressure now.
Rifle section ready.
No grenade package for the rifle, so no killing on retreat potential. Oh, wow. Stug 3D is on the field. This is the early war infantry support Sturmgeschütz. The original version. The one that fires the anti-infantry profile. They were distributed amongst all of the brigades of the Wehrmacht. From Poland onward, really.
Enemy tank. Boys, rifles on the way. About fucking time.
He's upgrading boys' rifles, but is it
We're
going to
losing
be
a strategic
soon enough? Attack round incoming. Oh, that's a brutal
We're
one.
losing a
He
fuel
shot past the cover there and picked up some huge shots. And the Humber is going to have to out-DPS the Stug.
Supplies aren't making it back to HQ. Lines cut. The beggars are threatening a victory point.
You've got to run from that. You've got to get out of there. Humber's going to get some cheeky
The
rear
enemy
armor
has
shots
pushed
in.
us back from our sector.
Yep, he's got on the rear armour there, but that's all he's got. Can the Stug manoeuvre itself away? It would seem like he can.
Tidy. Time for a
They're
brew.
bringing up anti-tank weapons!
Some good capping from OrangePest in the north here. There's the Humber. Burns some rubber going around the corner. And forces them off. I would be scared of mines if I'd just seen the Pioneers on the fuel point, but IncaUna cannot afford to be that weak-minded. He has to be super aggressive, and this is the kind of talking to I gave to him. I said in one of the Discord channels, I said, Inca, you're not playing CoH3 like IncaUna would play CoH3. You're playing it like you hate the game. And I think I was right, because ever since I pointed that out to him, he's played like the old IncaUna, full of love for aggression and flanking and manoeuvre. I'm a little bit surprised he's not played the US, but that's probably due to the matchups at play. But I'm very excited to see how IncaUna does today, because one of the best young players in the Company Heroes community. And when he's positive and being aggressive, he can really pull the rug from under some of these established players. OrangePest is red, and these infantry sections were nearly dead. Flames versus boys, still no grenades of any kind. I actually quite like the brick grenades, but I suppose you're best going for the Crusader ASAP, aren't you?
The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Maybe the Stug D was what OrangePest had up his sleeve all this time. Maybe that's why he's gone DAK and no one else did. Six-pounder lining up a juicy shot. How many viewers are we on chat? How many people are turning out for the first round of Master League action? This is the Humber has to dodge a grenade there.
Overrun. The enemy
Infantry section pushes up. 879, not bad for a first round, eh, guys? With loads of other good streams on today from the players that are patrons themselves, streaming on 10 minutes delay.
Sappers, we're ready.
Oh, this is a very low health Panzerjäger. Ah, he was buying time for the Stug 3. It says who is who in the bottom right of the screen, guys. If you want to work it out, you can. Blue and red is shown. Garrisonable structure of the Humber with 5 infantry kills at this point in time. Let's check out the Stug and see what he's on. 3 only. And he's missing quite a few shots, but you have to understand the pressure he's applying is quite immense. Von Ivan's on Team Orange from Russia with Love in chat. Basically, Airy pushing to get the fuel back. OrangePest's DAK strat has seemed curious so far. I think if it's Wehrmacht, he may be in a similar position against IncaUna. These are top players, guys, so your Wehrmacht spam with Herr Verbally Wind might not be as necessarily effective at this level of competition. Dodgy nades there. Oh, big side hit from the 6-pounder. Can the Humber finish him off? He does have the Panzerbuschers.
A strategic point is being overrun.
Oh no, that's the MG34 they have upgraded. And there's the 250 half-track taken out of commission. Meanwhile, 6-pounder was harassed. Humber with some really nice veterancy at this point, giving better speed and rotation and accuracy, so that's basically DPS. Pin base, we've got the medical truck out for OrangePest.
We're losing
Still
a victory
mechanized
point.
and light, no sign of the 3rd tier structure quite yet. Ah, Farlian, interesting. Some top-level insight there. He thinks he accidentally reversed and retreated and got his R's mixed up. Oh, wait, R is R. R is R. Damn it. Grid Keys has foiled yet another player.
Airburst shells will decimate enemy.
Come on, little BMW Crad Shutson, where are we going to go? What's he doing? That front wheel, it's bugged. He's going all over the place. Calm down. Oh, he's dead. He didn't last very long, did he? Maybe his wheel was broken.
Far too close.
That's why he drove. He was trying to steer, but he couldn't. Where's that funny emote of the guy trying to steer? Is that only on Discord? You know when the wheel's going all over the place?
Pushing the line, trying to take one of our
Is it Monka Steer? Is that the one? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it. Oh, he's gone for a second Stug. Oh, this is wonderful.
3 command points available.
Potato mash move. Oh, I would have reacted to that. No, I would have seen it happen. That's my level of skill. Oh, the Stugs are trying to corner the 6-pounder. We got one from the outside. It's a Stug flank. Get in there, my son. Meanwhile, by the way, we do now have infantry section grenade package unlocked. Can he finish off the 6-pounder? Can he? Oh, so close. He steered with a 6-pounder, but unfortunately for him, he did actually incur some MG damage. And he is the first of 2 Crusaders. What anti-tank do we have? We have the Panzerjägers, and that's it. I will Stern Panther, I will later after this game stops being so bloody exciting. Let's watch this push, and then encounter what shenanigans we have in the admin world.
The beggars are threatening a fuel point. Will it be, sir?
Let's push forward. Crusader flanks around the back. A lot of damage on that Stug there. That's that package we were talking about, the anti-tank package. Can he get a huge shot off with this Stug? And he's got the Semavente following up. Casemate spam from OrangePest. This is glorious. He's got the Italian brother of the Stug. Cousin Roman wants to go bowling.
Section command post is under fire.
Meanwhile, Humber's still being a nuisance. Gets grenaded again. He keeps trying to bundle the Humber. No one bundles the Humber. And here comes the boys blob. The boys are back in town.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
That's not necessarily good for the Stug there. Boys can damage it quite profusely. Right, I think he needs to go back to get some repairs. And I'd love to know how much fuel he has right now, but I suppose he could probably get another assault group at this point, maybe. Depends how much manpower he has. Oh, lulling activity. Let's check out what Stern Panther's saying.
Sector lost. Repeat, sector lost.
Alright, let's see what I've missed. Okay, okay, we have our second series lined up after this. We have a very exciting series after this, actually. One that goes to a 3rd game, and it's not with players that you would imagine. So, some very exciting news coming through. Stern Panther was very right to announce that in chat.
Enemy fire! The beggars are threatening a munitions point.
Those we already have there. Braider. Modala 30s. Big thanks to Imperial Dane for informing us of the exact name of this. As the Crusader goes in on the Stug. Where's the Semavente? There it is. Side hit. Can the Stug survive? Semavente needs to be on fire, but here comes the boys. This is a big engagement right now. Semavente's under a lot of pressure. He's going to back up into a flagpole, and he's taken out. Meanwhile, we've got the Vet 3 now, Humber. We've got the Crusader pushing all of these infantry squads away. Oh, look at the kills on this Humber. Meanwhile, by the way, there it is. It's the Caro Amato, the light tank, looking to try and take out the Crusader. Go on, you little Italian. Get in there. Keep OrangePest, the non-meta one, in the game. One shot left. One shot left. And he gets it. Caro Amato gets the kill. Meanwhile, oh my god, this Humber. He knows no chill. 11 infantry kills, 1 vehicle destroy on the Humber. Meanwhile, this Stug 15! Wow, they're paying for themselves just about. Probably not. Maybe. I'm very surprised that this Stug survived all that, by the way. Poor little Semavente. He went down doing what he loved. Being an obscure World War II unit that was kind of overrated but looked interesting. What? It's like a monster battle. IncaUna's just teched Grants. We're going to have Grants versus Caro Martyrs and Stug 3. Chat, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained, God damn it? This is a messy release of a game, but it's bloody fun. And we're going to have a lot of fun watching these top-level players play with some very unexpected units. Infantry sections pushing back in. They've not been as oppressive as they usually are. They do now have the very, very powerful veterancy too, though. But the reason for that, I have to say, is because watching elite level play, and they can tend to mitigate some of the more OP stuff you see in your regular auto match. Crazy Marxist, this isn't overhype. I'm sorry, we're watching some of the most random vehicles I didn't expect to see in the tournament. Get out! Stug, by the way, used an ability. Not sure what the ability's called, but it certainly made that unit disappear.
Cover his position. Infantry taking off.
Oh, the DPS from OrangePest. Inca's really getting shredded now. Oh, here comes Caramato. Vet 3 Humbers in peril. One more shot and he's dead. He's done for. Oh, there you go. 6-pounders tracking him. But here comes the Bersaglieri. What a famous win for OrangePest. He's also taking out the Crusader. Second Caramato's going to get the kill. Oh, it's going to be the first one that gets it. Oh, there you go. What a win this looks like for OrangePest. There's no way he can compete with this. He's even using something on the infantry as they retreat. A little bit late. He's just being overly cocky now. Oh, and there's the boys blob. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. This is hilarious. People often, there's been a common misconception with me and organising tournaments. People think that I want to see a boring game with support weapon spam and, you know, clever tactics and well-used strategy and preparation executed perfectly. I just want destruction. I just want it to look like this. This is perfect. People call me a relic shill for liking CoH3. GTFO. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted all along. I wanted a crazy, chaotic, silly version of Company Heroes that the players struggle to play in for money. And then we, the sadistic people we are, guys, we fund tournaments and we cast over them. Oh, the ugly, ugly uncle. He wants you to sit on his knee at your parents' wedding, and you're not going to say yes because your dad's warned you. Don't talk to Uncle Grant. He's not normal. Well, Uncle Grant's here, and he's a horrible, horrible tank.
We're losing a munitions point.
A coffin for 7 men, the Russians called him. Well, it's going to be more than 7 men that die in this one. Oh, God.
A victory point is being overrun.
Oh, no. Look at the amount of guns he has. This is not normal, everybody. Basically, Ari just going to run away. They're going to call several helplines and run away.
The enemy has our victory point now.
I had good suspension, Imperial Dane. Speaking seriously about the Grant, it had some good suspension. And it's very important to get that 75mm, even if it's in the sponson. It was very good to get it on the field. So it had its uses, but it was the worst possible conflict to use it in because, of course, the main cannon, you couldn't fire it from a hull-down position. And it was on a 2D plane, aka a desert. Well, not technically 2D if you believe the Earth's not flat. But you know what I mean. It's very difficult to utilise the Grant properly in the desert. But the British tried, and they were somewhat successful. And, of course, the Americans just YOLO'd when they landed in Operation Torch. But, yeah, it was a fairly interesting tank. One of my favourites of World War II because of its strange nature. How many guns you need? Well, he's certainly looking at the amount of guns he's got. Right, OrangePest in the meantime has been Oh, there's that ability. I love it. Look at the damage. That guy was named Fred. Now, you're going to have to tell Fred's mother what happened to Fred.
Territory sector lost, Commander.
Moth. I'm sorry, it's Moth's duty. He's got to write a letter to Fred's mother. Right. He's using it again. Oh, it's brutal. Oh, God. He's got 2 Stugs again. He got 2 Stugs, 2 Caramartos. Yeah. Fred's dead, baby. Fred's dead. Whose bike is this? I got your reference. Well done, Flux's sake. Nice name as well.
Open up! Fire all! That's enough!
Well, he's definitely going to try and cap this fuel, his old Inca. He's got this Caramarto chilling out around there. How many tanks have we got for OrangePest? Let's try and figure it out on the mini-map. Oh, no, wait, I can use the tap map. That is a thing. There we go. That makes it easy, doesn't it? 2 Stugs, 2 Caros, bit of infantry versus a big old blob, and, of course, the Grants. The Grantosaurus Rex.
Have been made available to us.
That ability's horrible, isn't it? Well done, Moth. You did a really good job there, mate. If I was a mother, I would be none the wiser that he was turned into a fine mist. Fault line, are we calling him Uncle Grant or Grantosaurus Rex? I need to know the name of this vehicle.
Victory point under enemy control.
Oh, here we go. OrangePest is pushing in. He's got 1 Stug in support. The Caramarta's going around the back. They've seen the 6-pounder, and here comes the boys blob. He has to back away from that ASAP. Meanwhile, we do have a pitched engagement here, but we've got a Pack 38 on the field. He's spotting for it with the Panzer Pioneers as well. Another shot's going to go in there. And he's up against this Grant. There's 2 Grants in peril. 1 more could go down. Can't quite get it. And he's going for the other. Will he get the killing blow? Side hit. And another side hit. So little health remaining. He's 1 big volley. 1 big volley. He's not able to get either Grant. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal for OrangePest. Will he get away with this Caro, though? This light tank. Pesky little light tank. Nice, use the artillery abilities again. Just to try and protect his retreat path there. A new Stug comes... Oh, this has got 2 infantry kills. Can't be that new. Grants have 3 kills on this one, and this one has 0 kills. So not exactly the best day for Grant so far. Slash pole, Aziligath. Come on. You can do it. Fucking base. Oh, that was a quick... Good as new repair finish. What are you on about?
Royal Engineers, yeah?
What have you repaired? I just heard good as new repair finish. The tank's still on fire. Okay, whatever. Weird. Oh, OrangePest with a moment of inactivity. Getting blapped by the boys.
Rifle section ready.
There he is. Carrying a rifle that weighs more than... oh, there's a good mine for you. More than most children. Good garrison clearance weapon is the Stug. Certainly got the profile for it. Very historically authentic, if not realistic. Oh, 6-pounders pushed up. This could be a mighty flank from OrangePest if he can sense the danger here. Yes, he's got the artillery down as well. And here comes the damage on the 6-pounder. I believe IncaUna pushed too far in there. We do have 1 Grant ready, so he's got to be careful. He's got the Pack 38 in position. 6-pounder down. Stug pushes up, uses that ability again. Somebody get me the name of the ability, please. I'd really appreciate that. Grant pushes up. Pack's waiting. Inca dug too deep. He's discovered the Stug Balrog, unfortunately. There's a cool coffin saver. Mistmaker. These are all very cool names, but I'm not sure I believe you. The Mistmaker. That is quite good, actually. And coffin saver.
We're losing a munitions
I don't
point
think a
to enemy
German
action.
ability would be called that though, so I'm not believing you at the moment. There we go. The Fred Killer. The
We've
dude,
lost a sector.
Eagle Eye, can you not read from your browser history, please? I don't want to know that. The Nebelmacher, that sounds better. Fogmaker, I like that. P4. If that's not real, that's awesome. You're really inventive there. But we're going to go with long-range shooty-shoot HE ability. That's the best one I've heard, definitely. Karamata backs up. Stug's trying to block him in for the pack. That's nice work by OrangePest there. Bit of smoke utilised as well by the Caro, I believe, as the Grant pushes in. He really needs... Yep, there he does have indeed another AT gun. He's trying to beckon these Grants in, but unfortunately it didn't work. That is a Matilda, by the way, not two Grants.
Is it load bearing?
Wow, 1,000 viewers. Welcome to CoH3 Master League, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. We've been watching a very, very cool game between two of the game's finest players, OrangePest and IncaUna. It's been bloody entertaining so far. Very underutilised vehicles have been used. It's been very non-meta. As the Grant doing what Grants aren't famous for, flanks the Stug there. But here we go. We've got the boys in reserve. They tempt him in, but the health on the Grant is so high. Not sure they're going to be able to get this. Matilda's going to help out as well. Oh, and look at the bouncing off the other Grant. The boys push in. IncaUna's going strong. Look at this 250 capping in the meantime. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's seen better days, hasn't it? That's weathering. That's certainly weathering. Let's just check what it looks like without the reshade. Yeah, kind of the same. Needs to get some repairs coming in. Does have Veterancy 2 on this Panzer Pioneer. But he's got a lot of work to do. Meanwhile, this other one's putting mines down. Oh, that's sneaky. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Is it load bearing?
So that he's hopefully going to try and push them back onto that mine. Is he going to lay another one in the meantime? This will be genius if he pulls it off. No, he's just going to go for the victory points. 250, by the way, got taken out.
Good as new. Repairs
A strategic point. They still have
The 250 is still going at it. He's up against Royal Engineers now, so he can continue. This front line of Inca's just going to sit there. And OrangePest is going to go north in this lull of activity.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
I wonder if OrangePest could go for the Tiger soon. Do you reckon he'll go for the heavy,
The enemy has control.
the heavy call-in abilities? Come on, these AT guns have to do so much more work. If he can't get veterancy on the AT guns, I really think he's going to struggle. Because the armor profiles of the heavier British tanks, the Matilda and the Grant, they're just kind of tanking him right now. There's that mine. Panzer Pioneer's got to get out of there. That should be fine. Got a bit of light cover. No. Oh, it's still going to be a struggle. Okay, they lose 3 of their brethren there. And 88's a great choice, Niglon. Well, I can't say 68 tons anymore, Falling, because the King Tiger's not in the game. But if we can get to 50, I think a Tiger's 56 tons, so.
There's going to be out to fight. Cover his position.
Good amount of work done by the Bersaglieri. Those Breda Model 30s. Back over here, OrangePest is just preparing for the next assault. He's just capping as well as he can. With a Stug. With a Stug. That's right, he just capped with a Stug. Do we really think the Tiger's going to be the next choice for OrangePest? Seems like it. He's gone really quiet, which means he could be pooling manpower, I think. Seems content to let Inca slowly crawl back into things. It's a very even and tough match, Nelly Neal, I agree. It's been all over the place so far, in the best possible way. Just big shame on these 6-pounders. Ah, he's stolen a 6-pounder, that's going to help him. Because he only has a Pack 38 at the moment, and I think the 6-pounder's better. There's the Nebelmacher.
fucking turrets!
We're holding!
Meanwhile, the surviving Caro Amato. And the Panzer III he's gone for. That's a shame. Panzer III. Just keeping it with the micro abilities. And don't forget, by the way, Inca can use this perimeter monitor. So if he gets pushed off on his territory sectors with a big flank from OrangePest, he can just click the ability. We're all going to get another grant, it seems. It's going to be 3 grants in total. And he should be able to sit on the victory points for a while. Kills on the Stugs, we want to know. 44 infantry kills! Feast of Crows! It's a feast of Tommies right now. Bloody hell. And he's used the ability again. Oh, he missed this time.
A victory point is being overrun.
Oh, Karamato went too deep there and lost. I think OrangePest is struggling. We could see perimeter monitor soon. Yep, there it is. Get out of there, OrangePest. Get out of there, Sunshine. Oh, no. He has to stay on the move, I think. He can't afford to stay still because the bombs will chase him. Oh, no. I can't watch.
We are losing territory.
Oh, dear. Keep moving, OrangePest. The bombs are coming. Oh, this is going to be nasty. Oh, dear. Yep, hard retreat. I tell you what, he's done all right there. But this 6-pounder's gone, the Pak 38 has gone too far in for my tastes. This will be game over. He's gone into the battlefield. He's going to get artillery. He didn't see where the territory was in the heat of combat. Misplay by OrangePest. Something that's played so bloody well. And he's done so well indeed, but he just overstepped the blue line of death into the Overwatch. He's got 10 seconds left. He's getting flanked by Glaciers and the M3s and the Matilda. And that's all she wrote. Meanwhile, Caro Amato. Oh no. Go on, little Caro. Oh dear. Bye-bye. Oh, he survived. He's trying to destroy the AT gun. GG, well played, OrangePest says. Oh, he played so well. He got so far, but it just wasn't quite enough, unfortunately. And there we go. GG. 1-0 to IncaUna in this first game of the day. And the click deletes weren't enough. But to be honest, OrangePest was still in that. I just really think he should have gone for the Tiger. In my opinion. I mean, what do you guys think? What would you have done in OrangePest's position? Ah, Uncle Grant. Fair enough. That's a good name. I like it. But yeah, 1,091 viewers at the moment. Welcome, everybody. Shall we check out the brackets and see what's going on over there? I think we bloody should. Right, our next series, we will be casting Isildur Kauzak, because I've heard that that series is a little bit more exciting than you might expect. We've got Ashablar Ferragy, which is already over. Ashablar getting 19 MLR and improving his ranking. OrangePest, meanwhile, locking horns. Number 3 seed versus number 6 seed with IncaUna. You can see that Gibber lost his game to Alpern. 2-0. That's unexpected. I wasn't expecting Alpern to do that, to be honest. I thought Gibber would be not too strong for him. I thought it'd be close. Maybe 2-1 to either player. He's gone down a bracket. He's now in the Challenger tier. He's got to protect his ranking. He comes down with 1,520. He used to have 1,540 because he lost 20 MLR. Because he lost 2-0. 2-0 is more expensive. You don't want to lose 2-0 if you can. So yeah, he's already dropping down the rankings, Gibber. Got to defend now. Meanwhile, Ferragy's also got to defend. He came up against Ashablar. He's got to defend against Theodosios. Helping Hands is also down. Angry Dutchman beat Helping Hands. So Helping Hands has to defend against Happy Cat now. Helping Hands is MLR becomes 1397. And he's up against Happy Cat. Momo for Show also lost his first game versus Theodosios in an old-style battle. Still haven't had Stuve Barton's result, though. Maybe I should tell... I think I was waiting for that one, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll go talk to Stern Panther in a second. I can't cast everything, unfortunately, although I will try. But yeah, we've got lots of games. And don't forget, everybody, our third series will be next Saturday, so the brackets don't have to be fully full to make sense. The players can just get on with things. The admins can tell them what to do. And how's it going in the lowest tier? How did Noob Nath... We still haven't had Noob Nath's result yet. We had no upsets quite yet, but Andromeda is looking to cause an upset against Noob Nath. The winner places Farlian. So, yeah. Oh, is everybody understanding the new format? Does it make sense now you see the players in there? I'm going to put 4 options in this poll. Okay, the 4 options in my poll are... Great, you like it, but you don't understand it. It's terrible and you don't understand it. Great and you understand it. Terrible and you understand it. I know which one I would vote. So let me just go get my replays, guys. Thanks very much. I've got a second replay now. Fantastic. Oh, Farlian likes it. I'm glad you like it, mate. Took a lot of work to get this working as I wanted. I did it when I didn't know we had ladders. I thought this would be like a ladder replacement therapy, but... Great, don't understand, and great, understand. I like the fact that some people love it, but they don't get it. That's just as honest. That's just as honest. Right, we've got... Oh my god, I can't believe the faction choices in the second game. It's so surprising. Soviets, I didn't know they were in here. Shouldn't have said that. Alright then, so let's do the magic. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. The ELO calculations are very, 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 very bespoke. Put it that way. Okay, I mean, I've got to have to cast this second game. I've got no choice. Let's get it on. Just have a quick... we'll do the long stinger this time. It's because I've got a lot of energy, Big Black Tar. Oh, shite. Did I just interrupt the... I think I did just interrupt the stinger, didn't I? That's not very professional of me. Let's play a different one. Oh, shite.
Sappers, are you gonna shift some dead weight?
Sorry, guys. This is... I keep forgetting to do loads of stuff. Event queues off. It's very complicated casting in this environment. Just have to bear with me a second. OrangePest save. IncaUna. And we are... Okay, 3, 2, 1. We're kind of live with our second game of this series. We're looking at, again, it's the...
Royal Engineers on the field and ready for your orders.
That's right, it's the Brits of OrangePest. I was checking I haven't got the same replay by mistake. It is indeed the Brits of OrangePest. He's going with Royal Engineers this time, 2 of them. That's a little bit out of the ordinary. And again, it's the Deutsche Afrika Korps. I can't believe we're seeing 2 times Deutsche Afrika Korps. Same strat, it would seem, that OrangePest used, Berziglieri. So this must be one of those strats that was making the rounds in the secret practice scrims players play against one another. That's all I can say. I mean, we haven't seen this much in auto match, so it seems to me that the players were scrimming against each other and they identified that they kind of like to play with this. So yeah, fair enough. Let's of course get those dirty event queues off and go back to the game. There we go. But the only difference I can see so far is 2 Royal Engineers for OrangePest. It'll be very, very interesting. Right, Bersaglieri's coming out. More of them.
A dingo recon vehicle.
And a dingo's taken your baby. It is indeed the dingo. Light scout car for your man OrangePest.
Time for a brew?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the game was typical before Vulcan. It was definitely atypical, and it was certainly surprising. So I would agree with you there. It was very surprising. OrangePest is someone that's really studied the game, both in beta and at launch. So if that's what he thought was the most powerful way to play the game, maybe he's right. Maybe he just executed it poorly with the perimeter Overwatch there. Dingo with no kills so far. He's up against heavy cover Bersaglieri's here, so it's not going to work out. Everyone's voting the poll, but they love the new Master League tournament format. They just don't necessarily understand it. And I concede it is a little bit complicated, but like some things in life, some things have to be complicated.
An infantry section of Tommies has been
I
trained.
don't know how a sports car works, but I'd like one. Oh, Royal Engineers getting pushed away as OrangePest goes caveman style into the hail of fire from these Italian infantry and their German counterparts. Dingo has been distributing medical supplies on retreat. That can't be right. Chucking Calpol and plasters at poor retreating Welshmen as they run away. Here you go, mate. Here's an aspirin. It's a coin flip, that's right. You can see the results, sorry, the rules, exclamation mark,
section is present and
rules, I want to say? I'm trying to go over to my chat window to type in it without messing up the camera work, but it's very difficult. Someone can find the rules, I'm sure. It might be ML rules, somebody can try it. Yeah, you can figure out the rules quite easily. Second infantry section's coming out. And we have gone for Indian artillery. He's going to want volunteer infantry, I imagine, to give him that 25% reinforcement cost reduction. Ignore the tooltip. It is indeed unfinished.
Sappers, good as new.
Right, Dingo's ready to go again. And so are the rest of his army. He's got some good health on these infantry sections, but he's not really gaining ground at the moment. Dingo goes in, try and get round the back of that cover there, and forces them off. That's good play with the Dingo there from OrangePest. IncaUna's got to back away the Panzer Pioneers as more infantry sections come onto the field. And here we go, Royal Engineers with the number 2 flamethrower. Like a little disc. I love it how it looks like so innocuous on the Brits, like a little weed, you know, weed killer. But it certainly doesn't kill weeds. In this case, it kills Italians. Possibly karma for Abyssinia. Everyone, of course, remembers 1936 with Abyssinia, when Haile Selassie's army was defeated by flamethrowers, machine guns, and armoured cars. Not the best time in human history, but we're not here to talk about dark human history. We're here to glorify it for our own fun and mass media consumption in Company Heroes 3. Only $60. Fire, I like that. It's a spicy donut. I love it. Legendary comments in chat today, some really good stuff. Right, infantry sections in the crater. They find another one. We learnt this in the Great War, where Uncle Jim and Uncle Peter became no more, sadly. Oh, Dingo's used his artillery ability. Oh, he's just throwing flares for now. Naughty, naughty. Trying to kill these Bersaglieri's on retreat. They were very low health. The Enfield rifles were very, very accurate at long range, but who knew they were accurate when you put them in the mouth of your opponent? Well, these guys certainly did. That's what they just did. Well, they're using comrades as sandbags there. It's unfortunate, to say the least. Oh, back in base. We've got that sprint ability, getting straight back onto the field. No healing as of yet. The dingo's waiting. Savage little Australian wild dog. They are based on dogs, aren't they, dingoes? I'm pretty sure. Kind of like a canine-like creature, aren't they? Just like K-Pen is. Thank you, K-Pen. Dingo is a dog.
Fuel point is being overrun.
Wow, this is a dog of an armoured car. It's a very little cute fellow. 2 of them in it. Little tiny machine gun in the front.
Area secure.
Probably
Wide in round now.
a Bren, I imagine. Oh, K-Pen's going to show me a bigger knife if I carry on.
Infantry training is underway, Commander.
Infantry training is underway.
Ammunitions point is
That's
being
this one.
overrun.
Oh, the dingo's down! I repeat, dingo is down! Oh dear, that was a nice salvo there from
From enemy.
We're
the
losing
rifles
ammunitions
of the Berserkly Ares.
The squad's gone.
And we've also had a squad wipe elsewhere. One of the Tommies has
Gurkha
just
rifles
gone
have been
down.
made available to us.
There was these guys here. They got flamed to death. That is unfortunate. So 2 deaths in quick succession for Mr. OrangePest. It's not going well.
We're losing ammunition
He's
point.
throwing a grenade, trying to get back into things, but dodged well by the Berserkly Ares.
Section command post is under fire.
It's captured.
We have territories exposed out there. Lines been cut. We're losing a
Gets
victory
back to
point.
base and into
Full
the
numbers.
loving arms of the field infirmary.
We're
Going
losing
to
a
need
fuel
it after those
point
2
to
quick
enemy
throws
action.
in succession. These guys looked like they died behind cover.
The
So
enemy has our
I'm not
victory
liking
point
that from
now.
OrangePest. He possibly got a bit of tunnel vision there. Lull in activity and
Sappers
moments of
reporting.
peace
Take
as the
cover.
spicy donut
Under
goes
enemy
forward.
fire, yeah? Awaiting
Damnation!
instructions, sir.
Sectors in enemy hands. Gurkha rifles have been brought up to the front.
Oh, Gurkhas. Gurkhans! I love these guys. Gurkhas are very well renowned in British contemporary culture and history as very loyal and fierce fighters during the Second World War. There was actually a big charity effort to recognise their relatives and honour their fighting efforts and the remaining veterans recently, because they didn't have pensions, I believe, full pensions or something like that. So rights for Gurkhas was a big thing about 10 or 12 years ago, something like that.
We're losing a
What a
victory
very good
point
effort.
to enemy
And
action.
here comes the 2.5-ton medical truck. Try and keep these guys reinforced, but not sure that... Well, they can. There you go. You just saw them. I thought he might have to be... Yeah, there you go. They have to be just over the line. I
Beggars are
thought so.
threatening a fuel point.
So he is just over the line now, and they can reinforce from behind heavy cover. Clever strat there from IncaUna.
Infantry are standing by to deploy.
Fight, brothers, fight.
Royal Engineers forced off.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Good stuff. Back in base, we're still healing up. We have
We
got
have a
no
surplus of
boys
command
anti-tank
points,
rifles at the
Commander.
moment, but it's fortunate for him he's not up against any
Territory lost.
major light vehicles yet, or unless you
Victory
can call
points
this
lost.
truck that.
The enemy has control.
These guys just don't seem that bothered, do they?
Additional ordnance is being made available. To
What are they
artillery
doing in there,
troops.
actually? I don't know what... you know, hands above the dashboard, please, gentlemen. Right. Oh, we've gone for Thompsons. It's interesting. 60 munitions for Thompsons. Yeah, very sus arm positions, exactly. And why is there a passenger? That's what I'm thinking.
A victory point is being overrun.
Deutsch Africa 4, more like Deutsch Africa 4. Core is British
Enemies
slang
pushing the
for
line, trying to take one of our points.
sexual innuendo.
Victory point belongs to the enemy. You have command points available.
Polishing the handbrake! James Jomso with the comment of the day. I love it. Good work, son. Good work. Keep it up. This is why we don't have official partnership. Oh, and we have a squad wipe there. Flammenwerfer down. Can he get on a Bersaglieri squad? Get a 6-man squad. Official partnership with Relic. Because we're not very politically correct. But we love it this way. Leave us the game, to be honest. Guys, if someone's hit the pitch perfect innuendo and not gone over the line, what you have to do next is not go any further. That's what I've learnt in life, because the next joke will be too far. Oh. I tell you what, I wondered where the other models were then, but the icon jumped behind the castle.
The enemy have taken our territory.
You did, Kimbo. I'm a very good teacher. Unfortunately, I couldn't teach you to stop getting banned, but I tried my best. Taught you some life lessons instead.
Awaited instructions, sir. Sappers getting
But Kimbo was helping OrangePest practice, which is very nice of him.
Enemy located. We must keep fighting.
Someone's got to pick that up. Can they pick it up? Oh, I'm not sure they can. Oh no! Are we gonna have a double flamen? Surely he's going to put it on an infantry squad. No! He's gone for double flamethrowers. The Donut Boys are in town. Here we go. We've got a 250 calling. Can he get the squad wipe? This will be the third squad wipe for Inca, I believe.
Royal Engineers out of contact.
They're not going back to the valleys, sadly.
We have found the enemy, brothers.
The Bosch hold all victory points. Act now.
Alright, he's under a triple cap as well. This isn't going to plan for the Swede. Not going to plan at all, actually.
It's a grenade.
Grenades tossed. That could help him.
Royal Engineer.
Oh no, it's OrangePest that we want to give help to. My bad.
Recce package incoming. You remember the drill.
We're losing a few.
As AE mentioned, he didn't have any sleep last night. I was too excited and nervous for the Master League. I'm doing alright there. I've got plenty of Red Bull, so my 33-year-old boomer heart might explode at any second. But we'll try our best. We'll try our best. And here we go. We've got the Cruder 2 medium tank on the field. If anybody can accurately describe the polygon that is the turret, I'd really appreciate that. It occupies 3-dimensional space, and I'm sure it has a name. Maybe hexagonal trapezoid. Something like that.
We're losing a victory point.
Orders, sir. Sappers ready.
Look at that medical truck, just constantly reinforcing the army. And what a flank from OrangePest! He's gone around the back of the truck. You won't see this in Euro Truck Simulator. What a nice flank with the Crusader there. And now it's time to turn on the hurt. Can the mighty Swede get back in the game? That'll put an end to your strategy. Hexagonal pyramidal footsome. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't know whether that's legit, but we'll go with it. Oh, I just accidentally tactical paused. Never again will I use this feature. It was good whilst I used it. 6 out of 10 IGN. Oh, and he just BM'd the corpse of the medical truck. Drove straight over it.
Airburst shells will decimate enemy infantry concentrations.
It's got the airburst barrage, which can be pretty nifty. Here comes the Panzer Army Command. We didn't see... Well, we just about saw this in the last game, actually. My bad. Wonder what he's going to build with this. Let me just go straight for the Panzer III, one would imagine. Crusader's got 3 vehicle destroyers already. Not quite sure I believe that. He definitely hasn't, has he? I don't believe it. Maybe he crushed some of these or something. No, the crush isn't in the game yet, but we expect them to add it. I just assume they ran out of coding time. But the game's still pretty fun, even without crush. So, let's just hope crush comes soon.
Sandbags done. Got anything less to grade in for us? Sappers on site. What do you need blowing up?
Cheeky, another flamethrower's coming for the Royal Engineers. Gurkhas haven't really gotten many kills so far, it has to be said. And we're now going for a Vickers from OrangePest, who's really looking to stop the Bersaglieri blob. probably plant it somewhere around here and just keep him off his fuel and victory point. Another call in. 50. Stops the cap on the fuel there. And he was hoping he'd reverse into it because a lot of damage has to be said there. That was good from the Royal Engineers. OrangePest with some nifty game knowledge there from the Royal Engineers. And nifty flamethrower usage, but he can't get the squad wipe because he blocked the retreat there with the model. So the game calculated to go this way. That is unfortunate for OrangePest. What he should have done is given them enough space to get past so they could die. But he wasn't clever enough. A raid, I've just heard, called down. Maybe not. I'm not sure about that. I'm very sure about this Panzer III, though. That's going to cause some problems for the Crusader. This is very much a counter. That 50mm anti-tank weapon.
Is in enemy control.
Oh, dear.
We're losing a strategic point.
Crusader's going to go down now. There it is.
Crusader tank knocked out.
He's going to need something better. What's he got building here? Oh, another Crusader. Is he just going to go for the kill on the Panzer III? I'm not sure about that. I'd cancel it, OrangePest. Cancel it. Get a 6-pounder and then go Matilda. Something like that. I mean, the first Crusaders died, so you're not going to get critical Crusader mass. Otherwise known as CCM. It's one of the leading stats that we judge Brits players by in coming here as competitive.
Enemy troopers, get keen!
Right. Okay, what are we seeing next? Here comes the Panzer III.
Enemy tank!
Oh, he's not going to go back to base. Back to
The
Bengal.
beggars are threatening a capture point.
Crusaders come around the side here, hoping to tempt the Panzer III in.
Victory point is
But I
being
can't
overrun.
understand what's going to happen with that. Surprisingly, by the way, no boys AT rifle upgrades in this entire game for OrangePest. I mean, what is he thinking there? He's gone for the recce package on this infantry section.
Victory point under enemy control.
Saying that though, I mean he does have a lot of the map at the moment. Grant incoming as Illigath reckons, and he no, that's another Crusader. You're wrong, Illigath. Nil point for you, sir. Alright, here come the Royal Engineers. They got 13 infantry kills. Did I say 13? I actually meant
Jerry's attacking us.
13.
Where'd they come from?
They weren't able to get a 14th. I was very, very surprised by that.
A-15 Crusader is on station, ready for orders.
Oh, and there it is, the Crusader. I don't know why, but my brain was thinking it could be the AA variant then. Obviously it isn't. We're just going to get Crusader spam from OrangePest. And cheeky use of the flares. Going to give him better battlefield visibility. Call back to CoH3 there. Many abilities in CoH3 had that. Comes to help out. Panzer III's ready to flank if he needs it. Able to force away both Berserkly areas. I mean, I tell you what, OrangePest's play with the Crusaders has been nothing short of extraordinary. He's been able, I know he lost one, but he's been able to apply pressure with them nonetheless. So maybe he knew more than us when he went for 2 more after losing the first. Maybe he did. Maybe he knows how he plays with them, if that makes any sense. Recce section pushes forward, applying constant pressure here to IncaUna. Are we heading to a deciding ace game? Yes, exactly, Vulcan. It's just lovely play. He's pushing the cover, applying pressure. He is a man who, at his best, can beat anybody in the world.
Ready to lead the charge.
This Crusader has 4 kills. Meanwhile, this one only has the 1.
Points should be allotted, Commander.
And we are going for a 3rd there.
Losing a victory point
Interestingly,
to enemy
the portrait on the icon when it's building is different to the one when it's finished. That's why it's a bit confusing. Slash, it definitely shouldn't be. One of those
Victory
things.
point belongs to the enemy.
Right, he's lost a victory, but what the Gurk has been up to? 5 infantry kills only?
B-15 Crusader is
I think
on
he could have done
station,
better
ready
than
for orders.
get that. Oh, that was a juicy shot.
Return fire! Gurkhas are taking losses here!
Where's his
Reported. Position taken.
Oh, there it is. He's got the How is he doing that? I may sound like a noob. It's a new game. I don't worry. But what was that? The couldn't have been. Is it the base howitzer?
We're
Yeah, it's the
losing
base
him.
howitzer. Okay.
Mono-
Oh, some big hits on the Panzer III there.
at the moment.
And there it is. He's just not perimeter monitor. He's going to go after the Panzer III.
Engine integrity.
Oh, big salvo on the Panzer III, backing up into the road. Here comes the Crusader train. And they're coming to the Middle East again. They're not finding the Holy Land, but they are finding IncaUna's base. Was that another squad wipe? It was indeed. OrangePest, he lost his first Crusader, but he didn't back down. He knew exactly what he wanted to do in this game. And without any snares, IncaUna's royally done for. This building is not in construction, the Panzer Army Command, so OrangePest should know he should be fine. Is he going to go for an annihilation victory here, perhaps? Oh, he's gone for a Caro Amato. Look at the damage from the two Crusaders. Caro Amato's back straight into a corner there. Another hit. It's going to be done for. He does have the high ground. Anakin has got back up. Mace Windu with the kill.
Artillery barrage on the way.
He's calling up an artillery barrage in his own position. And running away. Not quite as heroic as I imagined in the first place. Crusader staying in base, trying to finish off the mechanized company. Meanwhile, 250s coming into Vickers fire. That's dangerous. He's also got the recce section to hunt it down with the Enfields. Right, yep, the Crusader will finish that off. Gurk has forced off.
We are losing territory.
And back to base. And there we go. OrangePest has taken this to a deciding ace game. We're going to Road to Tunis. And Inca played well, but OrangePest just knew the power of the Crusader. Strength in numbers reigned supreme. And before he was able to get 2 Panzer IIIs, he had had 4 Crusaders total. And was able to get an unlikely victory. Brits win both games, meaning the players are now level. We're going to a deciding ace game. Hi, newbie Nathanth degree. Yeah, they swap Axis allies, basically. And then whoever has the highest victory point count gets to decide who picks first in deciding ace game. Why they decide who picks first is because if you just say you have to choose, you get counterpicked. So what you do is you give the winners the winning advantage on the victory point scores. You give it to someone and you say, okay, you can just choose who picks first, if that makes any sense. It's like in football when you flip a coin and you say who decides, basically. Yeah, there's faction selection rules also. I mean, how do you do the rules command? Is it just that? Yeah, there you go. Let's go to the rules. I'll show you the guys there because you're all new to the tournament scene. I've been organising for this scene for the past 10 years and kind of been at the height of my powers, let's say, for a nerdy tournament organiser. For the past 5, done several live tournaments. I'll show you what I've done. This is my new chair, by the way. I've sellotaped memory foam to this chair because my back is ruined. But anyway, we've got Grand Championship Series. There's GCS 1 in Leicester, the UK. And then we did this one in Manchester. And then Last year, 2022, we went to Denmark and we did this one, GCS 3. So we've had a great time in this community. But my other project is the Master League, where I have a Patreon where you can, for $10 a month, you can get a load of perks. But most importantly, every penny earned goes into prize pools, and we fund tournament prize pools with it. So yeah, absolutely become a patron if you want to fund this activity, because I've been, I'm not going anywhere. I've got a great reputation for transparency and for ensuring all the players get paid. So it's just a great opportunity to support a genuine non-profit endeavor with great results. You get some really good entertainment out of it. Yeah, my mic is a bit quiet. I don't know what happened to it. Something kind of went a bit ski-whiff recently on the old mic front. I think I just basically damaged it or something. I'll give it a little boost in the gain properties. That should help. So, on to your question, though. How does it work? Well, you've got the rules here. Faction selection is a coin toss, and for a best of 3, the coin toss winner decides who picks their faction first. They swap Axis allies, and then in Game 3, it's the VP leader decide who picks first. We've had many iterations over the years, and this is our final iteration we've settled on for the last 2 years. It seems to be the fairest way to do it. As long as you pick the maps in the brackets. By the way, there's Sturm Panther. Sturm Panther's currently updating the brackets. Oh, he's checking! Thank God. He's checking the ELO. I thought that was weird. Stern Panther's the best admin I've ever had. And he was like, he updated it in real time there. He just went 2-1 to one of the players to check the ELO scores and how they would work for his own amusement. And he just did it live on stream. So my heart sank for a moment. But fortunately, he's not a noob. He knows what he's doing. I was so scared. Yeah, we've got the Alpern match done. He's through to the quarterfinals, waiting for the winner of Isilda versus Kauzak. We've got some other matches gone. Sarave's the first through. He's stormed through his matches. He's gone from Gold tier up to Challenger tier. So his ELO has improved pretty well. 1337, 1356. A nice 2 nils here, so big improvements. 19 and 20 ELO respectively. He gets more ELO for beating Tobis, who came down with a higher ELO. Or I should call it MLR. The real name is Master League Rating, because it isn't strictly speaking ELO. It's my own stats, my own mathematics behind it. Don't ask me how it works. It's too complicated to explain. Just trust me that it kind of works. But yeah, so that's what's happening there. Let's get into Game 3, shall we? Aww. Poor little Jove. He can't play the game because he's Russian. Hello, the best streamer. Could you help me get the game, if you may? If no, that's alright. I just asked. I'm Jove, if you remember me. Well, I do remember you, Jove, but unfortunately, you can't play. It's not my fault. But, yeah, I don't want to talk about why you can't play. He's a very good player, though, back in the other day. Just has to wait for the geopolitics and current events to settle down, I suppose. Wow. I can't help him. What do you want me to do? I'm not banning him. He just can't play because he hasn't got the game. He hasn't got Steam anymore. Right. Who's my... Okay. I need to set this up now. Let me concentrate a second, guys, so I can set this replay up without it breaking. First of all, gameplay. Event queues. Off. Alright, hopefully my alterations have worked. Oh. don't seem to be working. Ah. Okay, have to load that again. Right, we know what the scores are. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. It's 1 each. There we go, that's better. And who's going to be the player on the left? It's going to be IncaUna. Okay. Save. 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 Everything's saved. Fantastic. I'm ready to go, guys. I'm ready to go. What are you saying, Stern Panther? There is an error. Oh, thank you, Stern Panther. Ah, let me fix the brackets then. Okay, I'll fix the brackets, no problem. Reference does not exist. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Before we watch this exciting ace game, guys, let's do some Excel. Let's just copy that. Oh, weird. So, it looks to me like there's a random player. If E80... I need to fix this for Stern Panther, otherwise it won't happen. If E80 is bigger, become D80, yep. But if E81... become that. There you go. Oh, so this one might not be working either. Okay, yep, I'll fix them all. No problem. So, yep, that should be working now, Stern Panther. Thank you for alerting me, Stern Panther. Perfect timing. Everybody, thanks Stern Panther for being an excellent admin. He may not be the most popular player because he's an admin, but he's a cracking guy and he always does the job. So that's what we need. Okay. Let's get on with game 3. Let's resume fighting. We're 1 each up. Good luck, have fun. We've got, on the left side, IncaUna, who must have had victory point control. Both telling each other to shut up. They know each other, they are friends. And he's playing as the Brits. His Royal Engineers are already capping the cutoff. And in the south, we've got, that's right, it's OrangePest yet again as the Deutsche Afrika Korps. And why is he going to play a lot better this game, guys? Anybody want to guess why he's going to play a lot better? Anybody in chat? Stop insulting each other, come on. Let's watch the game now. Why is he going to play better this time as the Deutsche Afrika Korps? Anybody know?
An infantry section is present and accounted for.
It's the desert! That's right, kids! He's in the desert, and he's the Deutsche Afrika Korps. Really need to grab your guys' attention yet again. Stop infighting. We've got real fights to watch. And we've got Panzer Pioneers pushing up. Going for the fuel. He's got some sandbags ready to lay. And infantry sections. Don't forget that IncaUna prefers to go for just straight up section spam. Thank you, Connie. I'm glad you agree how smart it was. Check this multi-capping. That's a lot of capping. A lot of capping, potentially. He's out-capping the Brits right now for certain. And let's see our first engagement. Ooh, can they see each other yet? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Gary Windshield's a mod, and he's going to moderate the lot of you. I'm going to stop looking at chat now for the sakes of YouTube. We don't want to talk about people's quarrels from years ago. Let's cast this game like it deserves to be cast. And it certainly does. It's a deciding ace game in the first round of CoH3's first ever proper super-duper tournament. Panzer Pioneers get behind the sandbags. Infantry section backs away for now. We've got their +10 munitions capped. For the mighty IncaUna of Romania.
Infantry section is ready
and
for
here
battle.
comes some more sections right now. We are, of course, on Road to Tunis. And in your head, you may play the Cantana Band theme from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Okay, I'll remind you what that goes like. Etc. Whilst these guys are fighting, I think it helps get an idea for what's going on. These guys are at a party on the roof. One of them's got a pistol. He's just firing aimlessly at the Panzer Pioneers. Meanwhile, sneaky little Kratschutz BMW doing some decapping of the fuel. And the infantry sections are just lining up behind heavy cover right now, keeping the Panzer Pioneers at bay. We do have the Flammenwerfer on one of them, ready to find an angle, but he's going to wait for some backup before he does it. Where is the backup? Here they come. The Berserkly Ares are on the field. He's got 2 of them, so he's going to wait for that, and then he's going to push en masse. Then he'll try and go for this very square cutoff. It's a square because it's on a road. You can see who's playing the bottom right of the screen. Landkreuzer. You will get the Landkreuzer as a battle group ability. The 200-ton tank that Nazis envision. Here comes the blob and warfare from U-Man OrangePest. The Italians leading the way with those staunch Deutschlanders, the flamethrower support. Going straight for the cutoff, and no one's going to stop them. All 3 infantry sections back in base. Meanwhile, Royal Engineers are trying to keep up the efforts here, and the reconnaissance unit survey them and reverse away. I'm not sure bikes should reverse. Anybody else feeling that? I'm certainly not. Let's just stop bikes reversing.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Tommy's forcing the Berzers away.
We're in it now.
And Burns on retreat. That's not a nice exit. It is a bit janky. There's a few bugged animations and stuff. Hopefully the game gets better and better. We've already had the sound worked on. We've had the graphics worked on. Big thanks to Jibber Jabber Jobber for helping us work on the graphics. No, I'm pretty sure Relic worked on them as well.
Our infantry will be better prepared.
Desperate. Stand back.
I will make it more obvious on the UI for next Saturday. I'll colour them in blue, I think. Probably do that now, actually. Yeah. It's very possible. God, if I can do this live on air, guys, and colour in the colour of who's who, I'm a god. Oh my god. I'm at the height of my powers, everybody. I'm running on pure Red Bull and adrenaline. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But there you go. They're the right colours now. How are you feeling? Is that good enough for you? Can you work it out now? Who's who? Oh my god. Sometimes I just amaze myself. I may be an out-of-shape 33-year-old accountant with about the street cred of a dog turd. But in this world, I'm a god.
Infantry taking losses here.
Right, okay. Infantry section behind the heavy cover. And the Crash Station looking to push them out of said cover. Nope, more than enough to force them away. IncaUna's going to lick his wounds for now. He's been able to solidify the central position here in the mosque, putting down some handy modified AT mines and some more. This is going to be nifty. When they go for the cover position here, they're going to get stuck and become unstuck, very literally. Who's going to win this game? Can a mod put a poll up, please? I'd love to see a poll. Congratulations to Alpern for storming through his series today with a big upset victory over Jibber. So well played to him. Hopefully it's not showing my stream on his stream. I have seen him do that and it is naughty.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
He doesn't like it being called an upset. It was a one ranking difference at Alpern. It's an upset technically. You upset my prediction. I thought he'd win 2-1, I'm going to admit. I thought you were a little bit in a thunk about CoH3, and I thought Jibber was loving life.
Our opponent is in control of all victory points. 3
victory points for OrangePest now. He's having a good old time of things. The Panzer Pioneers are hunting for mines, having planted their own. Stormers always used to point out in casts, the presence of a minesweeper often means you start looking for one yourself. Here comes the Humber. I tell you what, that's a terrible retreat path for the Panzer Pioneers. Oh dear, oh dear. Humber could pursue. Yep, he's going to keep going. Oh, he's going to pick on the Panzer Pioneers instead. Oh, here comes those Panzerbuschers. More boys teching. You can see it, the abilities coming here. 50 munitions for, of course, the boys. One of the most common upgrading coming here is 3 at the moment. Suffering some health damage, but look at the turning circle. He's evading the AT rifles right now, but he's going to have to disembark around about now. There he goes, he gets out. Meanwhile, the infantry section is behind heavy cover. He hits the Humber, forces it away. Berserkly Ares tossing a grenade as the Royal Engineers dodge out and then back into the mosque and keep up the fire. Oh, nice kills from the bike. Lenny doesn't live anymore. Infantry section's coming in from another angle. I have no clue who's winning this right now, but I'm enjoying the action. I'm enjoying it very much. Gets some heavy cover. Sneaky mines seem to have been swept at some point. Or maybe they've never constructed and finalised. Humber survives on with barely anything left. Look at the smoke billowing out of the back of that little armoured car. Oof. It's a fuel dump instead. That was unfortunate shooting there. No one's going to have that fuel anymore. Crad shoots them. Going to go all the way over here for some reason. Not sure I understand the driving there. Maybe just shift commanded in at speed. And here comes the Stug 3. OrangePest was very fond of using these in the first game of today. And he's going to be relying upon them yet again. Shall we go for a thumbnail, guys? I forgot to use this. And of course, chat isn't on my hotkeys anymore. I need to change that. That is upsetting. Humber's going for the back, just like in game 1 it did. Do we have any backup this time? Well, like we do. He's going to tend to be laying some mines to keep the Humber off him. Shouldn't be too bad. Humber's got a fight on his hands. Boys tank. Hunters are capping up the north of the map. And we're going to go for a 6-pounder in the meantime, whilst the field infirmary does its duty for the British Empire. Well, the Commonwealth at this point in time, not so much an empire, really. They were trying to rebrand it even as early as the 1940s. Ha! Kimbo says he needs more sections. 5 is not enough. It's very possible. Very, very possible.
Victory point under enemy control.
Let's just take this moment of lull in fighting to take everything into account. Game died for 30 seconds, IncaUna says. I wondered why there was a lull in fighting. Well, that was lucky for him. Because could have been a lot worse. We've got some fighting over here. As the Humber pushes multiple units away, it seems. Well, he's clearly going to push this away if he sees them. There we go. That could have been his internet evil trouble. We just don't know. Stug 3 is hunting. Oh, they're not having the best of times with the servers at the moment. It's unfortunate. I hope we've got no other games suffering with server connection issues at the moment. Oh, there's that ability again. The Nebelmacher. A lot of action in the south. The players are not exactly being the best sports, but they're currently burning each other alive, and they're debating whether to keep playing. Lull in activity allows me to get all my hotkeys in order. Did he just say I'd appreciate if we didn't? If we could. I've got to get to my grandparents after this tourney. Thanks. Okay, that's really good chivalry. We don't often get to see that in fighting, but at least we know why there was a lull in activity this time. Fair enough. So a little bit of server delay. They both experienced it, it seems. And I'm just going to check Discord to make sure we're not having too many counts of that.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Yeah, that was very sportsmanlike. Everyone give a round of applause in chat. Just say the word clap, and I'll assume that's you clapping. Just for a show of sportsmanship. Thank you, Kimbo. Anybody else for a show of sportsmanship?
Victory point
Good work,
is in
guys.
enemy hands.
Lieutenant, that's not clap. That's claps. That's different. A lot of mines here. And now I can get my uber thumbnail in a second with my improved hotkeys. Oh, potato masher move. Tell you what, that was not very effective. But that is the 6-pounder. 6-pounder under fire. And there it is, the beauty of Company Heroes 3 with added render. And he takes out the Humber there. Oh dear. What was the Humber thinking? It was going to run into a mine anyway, probably. What's the bike doing? He's up against points. Get out of there. Use the mysterious reverse ability on the bike. That goes super, super fast. Bikes can't reverse. Bikes can only reverse if you push them. Has anybody ever been on a vintage motorbike before? I have. They don't look like that. Here come the Stugs. Here come the Stugs. They're going for the 6-pounder. They're going to try and take it out. Brute force aggression. Here comes the ability. Oh, good amount of damage there. Goes Benjamin. The three crew members remaining. Here comes the Bersaglieri. The Panzer Pioneers with flamethrower support. Can the 6-pounder get to the refuge of the reinforcements of the base structure? Yes, it can. It was close, though. It was very close.
We're losing a strategic point.
Well, modern ones can, but old-style Lush, you have to like push them backwards with your feet.
Threatening a victory point.
Oh. There's 2 6-pounders. He needs to get out of there now. He needs to get out of there. He's being tracked. Attack. Move. Oh, and the boys' AT rifles get the kill there. They get the kill.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Oh, really, Tankinator? Really? It has a reverse gear. Well, you learn something every day. Very, very fascinated by that.
We have command points available.
Couldn't imagine how that could work. Sure, it doesn't go at 70 miles per hour, though.
The enemy shall know fear. We're
Players
losing
complaining about a bugged
point.
AT canister now.
A victory point is being
Never know
overrun.
whether, when one bug happens, your mind starts to play tricks on you. This is from experience, and you start thinking everything's a bug, even if it's a
Victory
misclick.
point under enemy
So don't
control.
necessarily think it is the case, guys. Don't forget that the players are playing in very tense conditions.
Victory point
So there may
lost.
be human error
Enemy
as
has
well,
control.
but could equally be a bug. In fact, every misplay, they probably know their replays are going to be cast. So if it was me, the meta might be to say, it was a bug again. Pink Mist creator hits the body of the previous Stug this time. Yes, exactly, Snack Master. I know it's finicky to use the smoke canisters in this game, so that's why I'm not outwardly not so sure it's always a bug. Sometimes it can be a misplay due to new mechanics or new ways of using familiar old mechanics in this case. What's going on with that? This guy's getting burnt. F that guy in particular. And now he's stuck. Oh, look at the chivalry. Look at the chivalry. Want me to kill them? Want me to kill them? I'll kill them if you want me to. No! Give me 1 second.
We have 300 points remaining.
Oh, this is amazing. That's a new thumbnail. I love it. To me, to you. Come on, Elf. Get out of the way. Hodgkins. It's Peter. Oh, God, here we go. We've got the Crusader to crush his way back in. Tournament hype. We've got the game back. Oh, my God. This is incredible play. We've got the game back. Esports ready. Esports confirmed. I love it. With utmost chivalry, honour and respect, these players are helping make Company Heroes 3 a competitive game way before it, by any other rights, should be. So congratulations to them for making this possible. I know I've done a lot as well by organising the tournament. The patrons have done a lot by funding the tournament. The viewers have done a lot by being here. But without these players playing the way they are, this would be a farce. Somehow it's still just about a deciding ace game of a best of 3. Somehow, just about. We're still alive, everybody. We're still alive. Right then, let's see what we've got. Infantry sections push forward with the boys' anti-tank rifles. We've got 2 6-pounders backing up. Crusaders done its best duty for the British Commonwealth of freeing the poor infantry section. 6-pounders formed a rare 12-pounder. Now this can be a devastating weapon. Nobody knows that you can do that. It's a really cool feature in Commander 3. There goes the Nebelmacher.
Commander, rifle sections have been granted grenades as requested.
With the Caro Amato backing him up. Meanwhile in the centre, Burst of the area being forced off. Flamethrowers doing the work, and the Stug continuing the assault. It is a gun after all. Oh, nice overshoot there over the carcass of the previous Stug. Getting a good shot in. Can he retreat with this Panzer Pioneer in time? Of course he can. Meanwhile, great grenade on the double 6-pounder there. That's clutch there from the Panzer Pioneer. So much damage was done. Really cool. And here comes the Karamato. This is godlike play from OrangePest. And the burning. The burning. Fortunately, the wheels are turning. The crew members push it. The Karamato goes in. Oh, but what a kill! What a kill from IncaUna. He kept his wits about him, but now he's finally lost the AT gun. Meanwhile, 250 went in and got taken out by the boys waiting. Stug with a huge shot on the ball, but here come the AT rifles. Needs to get out of there, OrangePest. He's being too greedy. Can he get out of there? This time the smoke canister works. Crusader goes forward, looking for a side shot. Needs to keep the front facing. Indeed, he does. Good play by OrangePest. Keeps himself alive. There's so many mines waiting. And what do mines do? Mines win games, everybody. There you go. Can he get the kill? Can he? Doesn't look likely. 2 6-pounders down. And the boys are in town. Got to keep firing. If he wants to survive, Karamato goes in, finishes off the other Crusader. We've got a game in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Well and truly. OrangePest seems to be winning despite the odds. Both 6-pounders now picked up again. I do have an emote for this. No one ever uses it. It's from Worms Armageddon. There you go. Mines win games.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
I love Helping Hands, by the way, but he did not coin Mines win games. It was Ami Politsai Funk from about 2012.
A-15 Crusader is on station.
Another Crusader. Why not? It is 1943, after all. It was an epic passage of play, Admiral. I'm loving this game so far, and if you've withstood the bugs and the unfinished nature of CoH3, you get the juicy morsels of reward, because this is a fun AF computer game, and I highly advise playing it. I really do, because the multiplayer is just hilarious fun. It doesn't have to be polished sometimes, as long as the bare bones are good. And that's what we've got here. We've got a good structure. A much better structure, might I add, than Company Heroes 2 was released with. I approximate that CoH3 is roughly 2015 CoH2. And I have to remind some of the players of that sometimes, because they lived through CoH2 just like I did. And, oh my god, it was a lot messier than this at times, trust me. Anybody got any funny bugs from CoH2 era, just to make sure people are aware just how bad CoH2 was? How about 100-man rear echelon squads? Anybody for 100-man rear echelon squads? How about the fact offensive veterancy wasn't working during ESL for any infantry? The sound bug, good one, Lieutenant. Trust me, CoH2 was a lot messier than this, and we had ESL at that time in 2015-16. So yeah, that's why people call me a shill, but I know how good the bare bones of this are relative to CoH2. That's all I'm saying. And I loved CoH2. Right, here we go. Let's get on board with the Stug. Why does it go so orange when I hit that button? I don't know, but it looks cool, doesn't it? Oh, got some stuff on my left channel. Go on, Karamato, get in there. Oh, this is a big battle emerging. This is thumbnail material. Let's go back to the UI. Great to hear it, Rex. That's what I'm saying. CoH3 is relative to Relic, who make excellent computer games, except DAL3, who make excellent computer games. This is a good release. Honestly, it is. Ignore Steam. Alright, in the north, we got a mine hitting the Tommies there as they push forward. Some good pressure coming from IncaUna at the moment.
are threatening a strategic point.
Ooh, Blobbengruppen goes forward through the desert.
The enemy.
He's doing some good capping in the south of these Burzgli areas.
Enemy fire!
Oh, encounters some fire from
We've lost.
Tatooine. This is Tatooine, by the way.
While it be, sir. Taking heavy enemy fire here.
Yeah, we're tugging in ready.
6-pounder Crusader ready to go. He's looking for a
We're
counterattack.
losing a victory point.
Is Inca. He's hoping OrangePest, arguably the more aggressive of the series, will throw himself upon the Romanians' defences. Meanwhile, Bersaglieri with
Beggars
those
are threatening a munitions
Braiders push in from the flank, and the British army just
Victory
backs
point
up
lost.
and waits for
Enemy
Jerry
has
to break upon him, and hopes to break his spear. But look at the capping coming in from OrangePest. He's dominating the map
Heavy
at the
machine
moment.
gun and crew are ready for orders.
We're going for a Vickers, so IncaUna's going for CoH3 style
The
support
enemy
weapon
has
play,
collect-
looking for a
Commander,
level of
enemy
control.
forces hold all victory points.
All victory points currently held. It's definitely replay mode. I couldn't talk and play at the same time, Black Sheep, so I'd probably die. There we go. We got Bersaglieri's under pressure from the Crusader. That could be a squad wipe, but he gets past the heavy cover. And here comes the Caramato bursting through the wall there to protect and defend, keeping the squad
We have
alive.
artillery on standby. Open up!
Oh, this hard contingent of infantry support weapons and
Split the trails.
cruiser tanks. They're not infantry tanks, but they are packing a punch. Oh, he hits the wrong target there for my money. I think he was relying on the targeting. Yeah, but Inca's just so pegged back at the moment. I really want to know how much fuel he has. And what he's waiting for. Just the one Crusader. 25 minutes in. And he's so down on victory points. Double 6-pounders. Bounce off the Stug. Oh my. Is that veterancy related? It doesn't seem to be. It's just unlucky. He rolled a, you know, a very rare roll twice in a row there, I think. Infantry sections force off the 250. Fake news, really. And great flank here from the Panzer Pioneers. I have to say, I really do think OrangePest has played this map well. And I think Monolithic Baker's probably very happy with how this map has played in this game, because it surprised me seeing OrangePest play it this well. He's coming from some really juicy angles, flanking around here, and just surprising the support weapons of IncaUna about 3 times now. Caramato goes in. Let's get some juicy thumbnail material. Oh, Caramato down! Oh dear, we ran into a hard place there with the 6-pounders backing him up. Yeah, I agree, Stu. Inca is too defensive. I think you're right there.
Point is being overrun. Section command.
Carrot tomatoes down. Well said, Kimbo. 250s. Hurting from the boys' anti-tank rifles. I don't know why, I just want him to survive. It's very unlikely. Oh, he's been tagged in for his bigger brother. Oh dear, oh dear. This isn't good.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Oh, big amount of health damage there. Orange is looking likely to come through. He has got a lot more victory points than Inca does, showing that practice makes perfect. He was able to execute perfect DAK strategy, it would seem. And no amount of 12-pounders is going to help him in this case. You need veterancy on your AT guns, guys. Veterancy always helps on AT guns.
Is it load bearing?
Especially veterancy 3, which is penetration in CoH3.
Rifle section ready.
Oh no, Inca's really starting to struggle now. Matilda is out. Oof. Ouch. He's trying to cap, but I really think Inca's struggling. He's not had the best psychology with CoH3. He's obviously got a bit of server delay in this particular game, he says, but in general, he's not been enjoying it. Don't forget that Inca came up through the later part of CoH2 in the last 5 years, so he's only known Company Heroes when it's reasonably well polished.
A new
So
infantry section is ready for
some of the older players, like maybe OrangePest, have experienced coming here as 1 recently. OrangePest played a lot of Co1, which is a lot less quality of life polish than Co2. So he's used to the BS, basically. So OrangePest has a really happy disposition when playing Co3. He actually really likes it. So that's the psychology profiles of both players. So I can really imagine Inca can begin to be tilted as a series goes on this long, in my opinion. It's alright, Knight. It's okay. It's a little bit rough around the edges sometimes. I don't think it's as good as the Co2 Brit acting.
With only 50 points left.
It's definitely on par with the Co1 Brit acting, I'd say. The Co2 Brit acting was some of the best in Company Heroes history, though, in my opinion. But yeah, this is a victory point struggle now, and he's really struggling to stay alive. The Stugs are just doing really well on this map. Oh, look again. The Neeble.
Victory point is in enemy hands.
Maka. The Fog Creator. Oh no. Pack 38 finds this Matilda. And it's going to try and waltz out of there, but it's going to struggle. Especially if the Stug can keep line of sight for the pack. Going to keep him busy. No damaged engine. He's going to be fine. He is billowing smoke, but he's got full... That is full speed for a Matilda, trust me. Meanwhile, 250 light carried down. Stug goes into attack mode yet again. And a Marder's been created. Look at that! The damage from the Marder! Wowee! That's going to be dead very soon. Missed, unfortunately for him. Stug taken out. Becomes a Roman candle. A vigil to OrangePest's efforts on this game. Do we have an almighty comeback? Crusader dodges a shot from the Caro Amato. But we do have Pack 38 on the victory point, and that could be clutch. And the Blob on the central victory point. That's all she wrote, everybody. It's all but over. Well played to IncaUna. But OrangePest, even better well played to him with the Game 3 successes. And, I mean, the final thing we need to say to both players is they both showed excellent sportsmanship in this game. It really is the bread and butter of what makes a great community. So big thanks to them for both showing resilience and tolerance of bugs. And there you go. Unfortunately, we get the defeat jump scare. Oh yeah, well, there's our first proper best-of-3 tournament action. And there's my sub alert, always makes me chuckle. What are we doing next, guys? What are we doing next? Let's go survey the brackets, because I think Mr. Sternpanther's loving life. He's probably updating them as we speak. Oh, somebody's already... Thanks, Curly Whirly. You're already a step ahead of me. Let's go over to the LNH tournament. Go on to this mode here. And we've got Alpern waiting for the winner of Isilda Kauzak. What else have we got going on? Stuve beat Barton 2-1. I think that would have been a really interesting series, to be honest. Because Barton is one of my favourite Company Heroes 2 players from the early days. Helping Hands and Happy are locked in fierce battles. Momo was able to get a revenge kill. So he's gone down from Challenger tier and he's back, baby. In a very interesting battle next weekend. Angry Dutchman versus Momo. Angry Dutchman's gone from strength to strength already. Momo's taken a hit and he's come back, so that's how that works. Was it a boring game? Fair enough, I won't cast it then. Just need to correct these refs here. There we go. That's not how that works. Hang on. Should just be the winner. I see. Yep, it just needs to be the winner of that game. Goes to ST12. Oh, yeah, he comes from there. He should go to ST9. I'll correct this, but you're not up against who you think you are. Sareva, yeah, he goes to there. Tobis should go to here. These are all messed up. I need to fix these, to be honest. These are all messed up to F right now. Yep, that one's working. That one's working. That one's working. That one's working. Good. These are all messed up though. So that one should be the loser of that one. Yeah, that's right. That one should be, yep, loser of that one. Should be the loser of that one. So all the orange ones there are right, but it's these ones that are wrong. He should come from there. I think it goes to ST9, goes to ST10. Yeah. So basically they swap and revert around to ensure we don't have repeats. I think that's how it should work. But that... or do they have to do that? Because if Sareva, if Tobis... I'm pretty sure we can just go straight from here, to be honest. Oh, I've forgotten how that's meant to work. Does this work at least? Sareva... Yeah, Sareva goes there. Happy Cat should go there. Yep. Hulk Smash... But Hulk Smash... Momo beat Hulk Smash, yeah, he goes there. Hulk Smash should now find himself here. He does. The only ones not working are these green ones here, basically. And I'm pretty sure, though, it should just be a straight... Yeah, it should be like that. So if I go and copy this, and I'll colour them in afterwards. Yeah, that's right. Format. Beautiful. There we go. So they come from there, and this is wrong. That should say 9. I am a completionist, guys. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. ST10. There we go. And that's ST11. Yep, good. Yeah, he goes to GT10, that's right. I don't need to... Yeah. ST12. ST9. ST... Oh god, this is so bloody confusing. Oh, I'll do that another time. I haven't got the patience to do that, so I'll have to do that another time. I've run out of brain power just now. Anyway, back to probably giving myself a break, but I do have probably loads of series to cast as well. So let's see what we've got to cast. Firstly, should have had the replays off him. Has he had his brackets updated? Yes. Ashablar vs OrangePest is the series today. That's going to be epic. So we should probably just cast Ashablar and OrangePest, right? And just carry on with our series. So yeah, we can just do that. I'll tell... I'll just ask him if... I'll just make a designated replay sender. I'll say it's OrangePest. Eat the young. Ah, I will cast that though, yep. Wow. OrangePest's game 1 versus Ash is already out. Oh, God. Right, okay. Let's just go and cast this. Right, okay. I know what I'm going to do now. What time am I on? Oh no! Oh, let me have a look what the drama is, for God's sake. What? Big drama going on right now. Inca was supposed to play Stu, right? The hell's going on? Right, I need to go on a break, guys. There's some serious dramas evolving, so I need to be in the loop with the referees. Hang on a sec.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Stable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help bring this thing to an end.
that is unfolding very quickly.